Hello and welcome to Classic Judging by the Cover, where we'll be judging Doom by the cover, for no particular reason. Have you ever taken a really close look at the classic Doom logo? There's some really mad texturing going on here. The bottom halves of each letter seem to be covered in wooden tiles of varying size and shape, like a deck constructed by a carpenter out of cast-off bits he stole from work. Meanwhile, the upper halves are covered in his modern art project, where he welded together a whole bunch of streetlights from around the world. What kind of message was this piece intended to bring across, I wonder? Some kind of statement on modern society? Or perhaps just, watch out for all the red monsters, Mr. Soldier Man? Mr. Soldier Man, the filter over your mouth I get. You're on an alien world, demons fart asbestos for all you know, but what's with these other pipes either side of it? What, do you need to filter air for your cheekbones as well? Or do you just slot a couple of fun-sized Snickers in there for your mid-morning snack? Well, perhaps I shouldn't pick on the poor lamb, he looks pretty concerned. I would be too, if every part of my body was facing a different direction. If any part of this image could be considered the focal point, it's this area in the middle I like to call Six-Pack Central. Assuming that is a six-pack, and our hero hasn't just lodged a baker's oven in his stomach cavity, so he can have a fresh batch of finger buns whenever he likes. They're intersecting with a belt that we can infer also has six-packs on it, and just in case any doubt remained as to his masculinity, his gun has a six-pack as well. Because lacking any obvious purpose for these buttons, I'm going to assume they're the drinks dispenser. Coke, Diet Coke, Orange, and Sprite. I always marvel when cover art shows a gun firing. What superhuman reflexes the hypothetical photographer must have had to capture the gun at the precise moment of muzzle flash. Although it does raise the question of how the demon he's shooting can already be in mid-recoil at the instant that the gun fires, unless he's not recoiling and he was just trying to put his contact lenses in. Hang on a second. Let me just map the trajectory that this one bullet took. Seems to be coming out at a bit of a weird angle there. Maybe this is what happens when you put your banana clip in the wrong way round, you Burke! Speaking of Burks, let's not overlook the guy coming to the rescue in the background, if he is in the background and not a miniature man balancing on the demon's shoulder, which frankly would just be stupid. "Watch out!" he cries. "There's a monster trying to grab you! Try shooting it with a gun such as this one I'm holding!" "Oh, thanks for the advice, Private Jeremy. Welcome to 10 seconds ago. I know a monster's trying to grab me on account of him having grabbed me." "No, I mean there's another monster trying to grab you." "Well, fuck my life." "Anything else?" "Yeah, the one with a gun for an arm has it aimed squarely at your bollocks." Let's take a closer look at that gun arm, because I couldn't immediately see what it was using for ammunition until I noticed a tube connecting the firing chamber to one of the demon's veins. I guess that means it fires blood. That explains why he's pointing with such interest at the Marine's gun. "Hey guys, this guy's got a gun that doesn't have to shoot bits of himself." "Really? Give us a look, mister. Don't jog my arm. Now look what you did. I just shot a guy who was putting in contact lenses." "You sure did. Ow." Then there's this bloke in the foreground, saying, "Hey boss, why can't we have guns that don't have to shoot bits of ourselves?" Or more accurately, what does this species eat that means they need to have jaws like that? Hole punches? Anyway, this box art was taken from the shareware version of Doom. You remember shareware? It was like pre-ordering, except you actually got to play the game before you handed over all your money to a faceless company that couldn't care less whether you lived or died. And if there's one thing I miss from the shareware days, it's incredibly overlong and awkwardly written blurbs. Let's skip past this lovely story section that was very kindly written for the game by a passing 13-year-old and move on to the marketing copy. Lose yourself in a vivid virtual world, so real you'll swear the bullets are streaking past your face. Pictured a vivid virtual world. A full 9 levels, steady on, of mutant-laden, laser-saturated... Laser-saturated? That's something you'd put on a laundry detergent you're trying to market towards men. Laser-saturated for awesome cleaning power. I'd read the rest of the blurb, but it just goes on like that, really. I think it illustrates why blurbs tend to be a lot shorter and punchier in this day and age, because we had to learn that if you let a marketing professional go on for more than about 2 sentences, then they will start talking bollocks. I'm just kidding. They always talk bollocks.